Hi everyone. Okay, so this morning when I woke up, I promised something to myself, and it so happened that the situation arose, and I was like, I responded in a different way, and I realized, oh my god, I did make a promise to myself, and I broke it. And I then told two, three things to myself that I may never be able to do that, or maybe kabhi nahi ho payega, I'm going to be the same and I'm not going to improve. So honestly, okay, so what I promised was more about the consistency in my daily routine and some sort of discipline, so one or two habits. That helped me to recall the fact that earlier I used to tell it to myself that I'm never going to be angry today. Just not gonna get angry, and there would be some situation that would be in front of me, and I would react the old way. When it used to happen, I gave up that maybe it's not for me, maybe I'm gonna be the same and stuff. And then lately I was just I came across a quote wherein some people were posting about this is who I am, accept it or leave, sort of things, and that made me wonder. Sometimes these statements or these thoughts actually come on the way of your self development. When you say this is who I am, and deal karna hai to ro nahi to get off and stuff, you tell it to yourself that I'm not going to change. This is who I am. So whatever you want to do, bear with me. We do that. Now, those people who are actually committed to growing as a human being or discovering the purpose of life, what am I here for, and what is my goal, and where will I get the ultimate happiness, or stuff like that, those people are far away from such notions where you would say that, hey, I'm not going to change. And if you are called fun, you're like, no, you don't take me for granted. So we end up proving and fitting in people's group. Like we end up working so hard to be who we are not. How do you know that how do you know who you are? So there's simple evidence that you can really collect in your life. वो कैसे करोगे? जब भी you are with people or in the space or in an environment wherein you will be feeling comfortable, most comfortable rather, you will feel expressive, you will feel home. That's a feeling. You cannot get a guidebook wherein you can check it out, but somewhere you feel home is the place where you're fully expressed and you want to just be who you are. You will come out that way even if you don't know who you are. So when I say who you are, meaning soul and body, but right now we are at the stage that we all consider ourselves body. अगर soul मान लिया होता तो हम दुनिया की रेस में या दुनिया की चीज़ों के पीछे नहीं होते. Like I wouldn't have made this video. I would have been spending my precious time remembering God, right? But now people who are on this path of self-development would really get this, that to understand who you are is not in the environment where you're praised all the time, where you're only talk good about what you've done, your deeds, and how good you are, and all praises, all pleasing around. That will never make you grow. The place where you get the most criticism, the place where you are confronted a lot, is the place where you really would tend to grow. अब वो कैसे होता है? Of course, when somebody criticizes you, आपको एक दो बार जितनी भी बार, like you may feel bad. Some people just break relationship of it. They end up fighting. But what if जब आपको कोई criticism या कुछ भी आपके खिलाफ बोला जाता है, what if you take it as an opportunity, like something like, okay, this is what is expected from me, let me reflect whether I want it or not. And not necessarily all the criticism you get and you end up changing yourself, no, but it's like a mirror. When somebody says, hey, you're stupid, okay, you think I'm stupid, fair enough. I thought I was intellectual and I was smart dude, but then you're saying I'm stupid. Okay, maybe my actions would have, let me just think over it. So if I realize that नहीं शायद कुछ गलत फहमी हो गई होगी, कोई बात नहीं, instead of fighting and proving that you're not stupid, trust me, in that process you'll end up looking stupid. So the smart people are those who would receive everything that is said to them and only choose things that they want to implement in life and put rest of the things in the garbage. You don't want to keep your garbage and fresh stuff together, right? Then why thoughts? If you don't keep a garbage on the platform of the kitchen or the station that you have in the kitchen, why the thoughts? So the negative thoughts or thoughts that impact you internally has a place outside you, and the thoughts that empower you or makes you strong or makes you give some insights to grow in terms of self-development, that's a food that you need. So always remember, okay, imagine if you are not a person who wakes up in the morning. Well, I wasn't a person who used to get up before 8 or 9, because I felt like उठ के करना क्या है, I'm not a president, मतलब ठीक है, if I slept for 1 hour that's fine, but my mind is always awake. So I realized that sometimes our mind is not helping us, और कभी भी आपका mind आपको सच नहीं कहेगा, वो आपको हमेशा उल्टा कहेगा. Like you will say, your mind will say that please sleep, you deserve sleeping, you work late night, so आपको सोना चाहिए, these sort of thoughts. But true coach or true guide would tell you, don't get into self-pity. You worked hard yesterday night because it was supposed to be that way, because you didn't do your work on time. So don't go into self-pity. This is a brand new day, fresh day. Dude, wake up. You have very less time. So you got to protect yourself from not getting into self-pity. हम हमेशा अपने आप को यही कहेंगे, I deserve it, I'm entitled to it. And यही reason है that most of the people do not express gratitude. आपको लगेगा यार मैंने इसकी इतनी हेल्प की, उसने थैंक यू भी नहीं बोला, उसने she doesn't remember I helped her when she was sick, and she's not even mentioning that after 20 years. So bad. So for the person who says all this, should understand that nobody owes you anything. Okay? Nobody owes you anything. You did it because you were supposed to do it. Or those who literally forgotten, they're ungrateful about you who helped, उनके लिए ये मैसेज है कि शायद वो लोग को लगता है, उनको लगता है कि वो entitled है. I am entitled to all the good things in the world. उनको लगता है हाँ I deserve it, I am the star in the family. तो what if they praise me? Of course they must praise me. I am this, I am that. And उनको वो entitlement इतनी high है कि उनको ये नहीं समझ आता that they are hurting other people who helped them. ऐसा नहीं है कि उसमें क्या thank you बोलने का, we are friends. No. You should say thank you to your parents, to your family, to people who you think you've taken for granted, because वो taken for granted वाली बात है ही नहीं. So there are two phases, and it's not different people. Somewhere हम choose करते हैं how we behave. तो जैसे बोला जाता है कि every human being or every species, सबके अंदर भगवान है. I want to believe that. But जहाँ पे हमें लोग पसंद होते हैं, हम वहाँ जल्दी बिलीव कर लेते हैं. हमें लगता है हाँ देख यार कितना अच्छा इंसान है, ऑफ कोर्स उसके अंदर भगवान है. और somebody would criticize you or say something hurtful, you would, आपको लगे ये भगवान ही है, राक्षस है, whatever. You won't consider that really, you forget that. But in life, trust me, I have experienced this, that जितना मैं लोगों को अपने expectations से देखती थी, या I used to feel, hey, I'm entitled, why did she not, blah, blah, whatever I say or I did. Today I realized that really wasted a lot of time. And I wished that this knowledge I got before I was 30 or in my 20s, so that I could have, better life. But then again, I'm still grateful that never too late. I mean, it's never too late to begin the journey. And I think it's only possible if you have God's grace and you're surrender and willing to walk this path. So anyway, so guys, आप जितने resentments और regrets और anger लेके बैठे हो, trust me, जिसके लिए भी है, they don't owe you anything. और अगर आप उसको लेके बैठे हो, it's time, let go of it. I'm not saying never take a stand for something that happened wrong. Of course you should speak, but हमेशा superficially उसको deal करे, और internally don't let it impact you. Internally meaning, अगर कुछ सामान गिरता है, बोलो अरे ध्यान से रख, गिर जाएगा, बोल दिया. अब उसका पूरा दिन नहीं सोचना है यार कितनी बेवकूफ है, दिखता नहीं है वहां पे, ये है वो, हमेशा ये करती है. नेक्स्ट डे अगेन यू सी हर एंड सी द पर्सन एंड से अगर ये फिर गिरा देगी, तो आप उस बंदे को भी लिमिट कर रहे हो एंड अननेसेसरीली ओवर थिंकिंग कर रहे हो, विच योर लाइफ इज नॉट फॉर. Imagine the life, how it would be if you live in now. Meaning, अभी जो मेरे साथ बुरा हुआ या किसी ने मुझे गधा कहा या स्टूपिड कहा, वो 1 मिनट पहले कहा. अब 1 मिनट हो गया, it's in the past. And now, right now, I don't have that person, nor even I see the conversation around, and I can restart any moment. That's the power of now. So I've read this book, Power of Now. I think you should buy. My sister recommended me. It's a powerful book. I think you all should read. And it's so powerful. जब आप ये सोच लेते हो whatever happened was in the past, you get full power to restart even after a second of the incident that has happened. But all you have to understand is nobody owes you anything, and we at the same time needs to be grateful for everything that happens to us. अब वो इंसान आपको कुछ भी, कोई भी हो, इंसान हो, जानवर हो, कोई भी स्पीशीज आपके लिए कुछ भी करता है, expressing gratitude and thank them for helping you, because वो species ने help नहीं किया. God is coming in different, faces and different beings, and he's trying to reach you out or, help you and protect you. So that's the message.